Hi, I'm Harshad of the Digital Fitness Hub. This video is about exploring. One of the greatest explorer that we have heard and known in India is also Vasco da Gama. He came to India in the year 1498, about 600 years back. From Portugal to India, what a voyage it must have been. What must have been his preparedness for this voyage, what must have been his guts, his courage and vision to find a place like Goa, all the way from Portugal. So this video is all about my journey as an explorer. Definitely, like, I started my journey way back in the year 2014 when I took my team of 5 people to do the Indo borders of Leh Ladakh. Almost 28 days of ride, total on a raw style. We were totally going without any backing, and this was a journey which actually changed my life. So this video, since then I have been traveling a lot, especially on my bikes, and I'm also into off-roading as well. So this video I want to show that what is the preparedness I do for a day's trek as well as for a treks and as well as bigger explorations. So let me just show you this place. This place is known as the shrine where actually Vasco da Gama came to India. It has a nice shrine. Getting inspired from people like him, let me show you my preparedness. It's rightly said that a journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a single step. And for riders like us, a journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a kick. So it's all about preparedness. You have to be prepared for the journey, or of course we are all on a journey right from our birth to death. But these special things what we make, we call it as a trekking or hiking. Let me show you what are the things that I carry. Please come along. So this is a camo bag which I call my survival kit, which I carry even if I'm going out of Belgaum. In this kit, basically I have just emptied this for you just to save time. This has a thermos which I carry green tea or hot water, and always there is a hydration pack or 20 liters of water which I carry. Water is one of the most essential things that you have to have, and don't try to carry bottles in your hands or just don't hang it somewhere, because that gives you a wrong posture. So always try to carry light, carry it in a proper way. In this survival kit, to begin with, I have a Swiss knife which has almost 35 things. This was presented to me by my mother when I was in UKG, and since then I have been using this. This has everything from a knife to a magnifying glass to tweezers, if especially you are there is thorns or anything, just to remove that. This I have a carabiner, which is a professional level carabiner which is used for mountaineering. I have a lamp of almost 400 lumens. It goes for almost on a level 1 it goes for almost 8 hours, and if you really use it on the full-fledged it goes for 2 hours. Similarly, I have a battery with a long focus. Speaking about the clothing, you specially wear dry fit clothes, easy breathable shorts, and also the shoes what you use the good ones. Always for trekking use a 6 inches at least. So what happens is, in terms of twists and mountaineering and even on stones, it gives you a good grip. Then I have these sleeves which come handy if there is if you are traveling in summers and sun. This is a scarf which comes handy. Even you can tie it in different ways, like a turban, cover your full face when it's hot. The most versatile what I call is the buff. This can be used in 30 different ways, right from wearing it like a ninja to just like covering your nose, especially now with COVID. And then you can use, women can use it like a hairband as well. Then I have a medical kit. This has almost 72 items, right from different bandages, earbuds, filer, swabs, and basic medicines like Disprin. And then for your stomach ache, it has a matchstick as well. So this is really important with the medical kit what you carry. Then I have all different types of ointments. The most important thing is a mosquito repellent. Especially when you're hiking and trekking in monsoon seasons, and especially towards water areas, there are leeches which are the biggest threat, I mean like biggest irritant. So for the leeches I also have tobacco and in Marathi we call it as chuna. So this comes handy in terms of if you're traveling in forest. Then there are sunscreens. I also have a toothpaste and toothbrush and mouth freshener, just in case. You never know if the stay extends. As far as the diet is also concerned, I always carry a handful of peanuts with jaggery in it. So with a handful of peanuts and jaggery, you can survive for a couple of days. Even if you are lost or if you get stranded, you never know. Then I have my basic wallet. I have a ducting tape. Definitely a charger for your mobiles nowadays and for your gadgets. So this is all about in this bag. If I go traveling for more than a day, then I carry this bag as well, wherein it comes with everything. I have a portable multi-fuel stove. Now in this I can use gasoline, petrol, kerosene or any fuel, even diesel. Then I have special utensils like a kettle, and these are made from special material. They cook immediately. This type of utensils wherein I can make it into a pan. And then I have foldable glasses, some spoons, mugs. So this is all about, I carry very lightweight, not really heavy, but then it comes handy. So in this video, this was all about a small treks. I do conduct long treks on biking and other stuff. When we go for biking, we carry almost 40 kgs on each bike. No pillion riders generally. We drive individually, wherein we carry spares and other stuff like that. So different journeys require different preparedness. This is the basic thing which one has to carry for a treks. So hope you like the video. Do like my website fitharshad.com and stay tuned for my digital fitness hub.